Well, hi there. Welcome to the sunny morning. Nice surprise today. Today in our All About Sam reading, I have a feeling some of you might be making some text-to-self connections. Remember, text-to-self connections are when you're reading or listening to a story and it reminds you of something that's happened to you. People who make text-to-self connections are some of the best readers. So let's focus on that today. I bet you're going to have quite a few. Before we start reading, our joke of the day is going to focus on food because I think your text-to-self connections are going to have something to do with food today. It goes like this. What did the baby corn ask the mama corn? Where's my popcorn? Remember, laughter is definitely great for clearing out that prefrontal cortex. Our positive affirmation this week, you might remember, is I've got this. One way to make sure that you're in control and keeping clear thoughts is to eat healthy foods, trying to stay away from the sugar and the salty stuff like we do at school. I do want to give a birthday shout out today. We don't have any Dawes Avenue birthdays, but we do have a special birthday. My niece Chloe is turning double digits, 10 today. Happy birthday, Chloe. Before we get started with our reading, we want to do our breath of the day. And today we'll focus again on our bumblebee breathing. And while you're bumblebee breathing, remember to imagine yourself maybe floating from flower to flower out in a beautiful field or garden of flowers. So the first thing you want to do for bumblebee breath is remember you're going to take your deep breath, keep your ears gently closed, and buzz out until there's no air left to buzz out. Deep breath in. Do that a couple of times a day, and that will definitely help clear out any of that cortisol that might be collecting in your prefrontal cortex. Here we go with All About Sam. Yesterday, we learned that Sam was getting ready to move. He's leaving his apartment today and moving to a new place. And he loved moving day. Men with tattoos on their arms came in and out of the apartment. Sam had never seen anyone with tattoos before. One man had a fish, another man had a dragon, and the third man had an anchor. Sam decided that when he grew up, he would be a moving man so that he could have tattoos. And when no one was looking, he took a blue Sharpie marker and made himself the beginning of a tattoo on one of his arms, possibly the beginning of a dragon. The moving men carried everything to their truck. They carried the living room couch, and when they picked up the couch, their tattoos bulged. I guess they had to use those muscles to pick up that heavy couch. Oh no, said Sam's mom after the moving men picked up the couch. That's disgusting. Sam looked where she was pointing. He didn't think it was disgusting at all. He thought it was wonderful. A whole lot of stuff appeared on the rug where the couch had been. There were 3 socks, each covered with gray dust. There was a plastic pretzel Sam remembered from when he was a baby, just growing teeth. There was some green paper crumpled up. Anastasia grabbed it. $1, she said, finders keepers. That was okay because Sam found 4 pennies. What's this? Mrs. Krupnik asked, with a look on her face that meant yuck. She poked something with her toe of her sandal. I don't know, Anastasia said. It's something gross. Sam knew what it was, but he didn't tell them. It was part of a lunch that he hadn't wanted to eat a long time ago. Tuna fish sandwich. When he had stuffed it under the couch, he thought it would disappear forever. He began to remember all the other things he had hidden in other places. Maybe this is where you're going to start having those text-to-self connections. Have you ever done anything like this before? He remembered the vitamin pill that he hid under the washing machine and a partly chewed cucumber. He had put that under the radiator heater in Dad's study. And broccoli. Sam hated broccoli. Every time they had broccoli for dinner, Sam waited until no one was looking, and he hid his broccoli in his lap or his pocket. Then later, he tucked it under the corner of the living room rug, and he squashed it down real carefully with his foot. There was a whole year's supply of broccoli there by now. A mountain of broccoli all squashed. Sam had always thought he would never get to see it again. He thought it had disappeared forever. But now on moving day, he waited. The living room rug was one of the last things. Sam had to wait while the movers did everything else. The beds, the desks, the tables, and the chairs. Finally, after all the furniture was in the truck, they returned to the living room. One of them, the one with the blue and red dragon tattoo, he leaned down and began to roll up the end of the rug. But Mrs. Krupnik stopped him. No, not the rug, she said. Sam looked at her in surprise. He wanted very much to see what happened to his broccoli, especially now that he had seen his tuna fish sandwich had turned an interesting shade of blue. Why? Moldy. We are leaving the rug here, his mom told the moving man. The man shrugged and dropped the edge of the rug back down to the floor. Why? Sam asked. Why can't we take the rug? Daddy and I bought a new rug for the living room in the new house, she said. We'll leave this one for the people who move in here. They can decide what to do with it. Why? Why don't we keep it? His mom frowned. She kicked at the rug with her toe. It's gotten old, she said. I used to like this rug. The color is so nice. But somehow it's lost its shape. It just doesn't lie flat the way it should. We'll leave it here as a nice surprise for the next people, she told Sam. Maybe they'll be really happy to have a free rug. And broccoli, Sam thought. Lots of free broccoli, too. Oh, Sam, he does come up with some funny things. Maybe today or this week, you'll move the couch when you do some spring cleaning with your family and wonder what kind of treasures you'll find underneath. See you next time.